Hello everyone, I'm Salad and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. Today we're continuing on, hopefully, if the game allows us, with Chapter 3. Once we finish the interludes that are always being forced upon us. Seems like a text message, let's check it out. I just rested on the couch and we got a text coming in. From Shepard again. My dear old friend, to be honest, I'm a little surprised. I know you're very capable, but this is moving a bit fast, isn't it? What do you mean by fast? You still haven't realized that? That's right, we shouldn't talk about this over DMs. How about let's meet up at the old place? I'm free now. I won't go there unless there's actual business. Of course it's business. If you don't want to know, then you don't have to come. I'll be enjoying my coffee anyway. Alright, I'll be there. I knew it. From the bottom of your heart, you still trust me. See you soon. Sorry, I still don't trust you. Again, we still haven't addressed the fact that he leaked information about us. Okay. We'll just respond in kind. Filter for a new internet commission? Okay, I guess we're gonna go meet Shepard. And I guess we're still not on guess we're still not on chapter 3, right? Yeah, we're still in chapter 2 intermission. Doomed. We are eternally doomed to be stuck in intermission chapters. Is what it is. I envy you living in a great place like 6th Street. You can get coffee from this coffee cafe every day. Yeah, it is nice. I mean, we don't really have, we kind of live in the store, so it's not like we have our own dedicated place, but it's still really cool. Chain stores should be pretty much the same, right? You should move here? Yeah, then move here. In the past, I might have moved for a mere cup of coffee, but now I lack that youthful mindset. Wait, why? Why lack the youthful mindset? You can have whatever mindset you want. What's the business? Ouch, you're always so direct. Doesn't it seem like our relationship is a little strained? Wonder why. Gotta have a good relationship to be so straightforward. But let me ask you this. You've been so fast at increasing your internet level and collecting hollow observation data as of late. Especially when it comes to collecting hollow observation data. I know you've always been good at this, but ever since you started on this new account, even when you had sufficient historical data, the efficiency of calculating and collecting new data wasn't that high, right? Uh-oh. He's, catching on to the existence of Fairy. Not that he would know what Fairy even is. It's always easier to beat the early stages of New Game Plus. Exactly. You think I can't even tell the difference? You could at least claim it's divine intervention. Whatever. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. How could I ever tell you? Alright, let's talk then. No, I don't want to tell him anything. Oh, alright, that's fine. I'm just here to tell you that you can take the second reputation rank up trial. Okay, finally. Thank goodness. Yeah, because why do you care so much? I'm old and it's normal for me to be a little curious about things. Of course, if I didn't trust you, I wouldn't be asking. Relax. Besides, I didn't even get anything out of it, did I? Don't worry, just pleasantries. I know how valuable a reliable business partner is. Let's get down to brass tacks. Your second reputation rank up trial and your second proxy career. Is this still UB? I don't know what to say to this guy. What are you thinking? It might not be your first time, but reputation rank up trials are still very important. Your internet reputation level has been promoted, so now I can introduce you to some even juicier commissions. It's alright if you want me to reveal what the next one is. Yes, it's always clear out the ethereals. Well, it is indeed the same as last time. Clear out the ethereals, but as your rank increases, the trials will become increasingly difficult. Even someone like you will have to steel yourself. Yeah, right. I very much doubt that. But there won't be any problems as long as you take things seriously, right? I'm still a newbie. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I wish you smooth progress with your rank up. You can do it. Yeah, this is not going to be difficult in any possible way. Unless we're fighting rank 50, like level 50 enemies in there. Why are you taking a picture next to our store? What would my followers want to see? What? Have you ever heard of the 7 urban mysteries of New Eridu? Like the stories of the ballet dancer, the midnight fairy godmother, and wall-facing teenager? Oh, and especially the Bangbu Golden Town. I've seen a golden Bangbu before. This Bangbu Golden Town pops up every now and then in the hollows like a mirage. Where it is, everything you touch turns into cash. Well, that's the rumor anyway. I've been told that it made a comeback. My fans are all like, Clara, forget the shop tour. Check out some urban legends we want to see. Are you capable of going into the hollow? But Clara can't stay in the hollow for too long. Okay. Is there anyone who can help me out? Sure. That's so kind. Don't tell me you're one of my fans too. Please be extra careful inside the hollow. I don't feel right about this. We should just enlist the help of a proxy. Alright, fine. A proxy will contact you shortly. Great. The support from my fans is always so punctual. I feel so reassured, so loved. I don't know who you are or who your fans are, but sure. It's gonna be another side quest. Oh, okay. Are you the host of Foodie's Guide to Redo? Need clues regarding the Bangbu Golden Town? I don't know what this is, but we're gonna pretend like we know who she is. You must be the proxy my fans recommended. Nice to meet you. I promised to get to the bottom of Bangbu Golden Town's legend for my fans, but I'm still completely clueless at the moment. I just heard there would be golden Bangbu near the entrance to the town. There's been a place recently. What? There's been a place recently? They say that there's golden Bangbu. Could you check the area out for me? Okay. Awesome, I'm counting on you. Please keep me in the loop if you find anything. When I promise my fans something, I always have to deliver. Why don't you... I don't know. Why are we doing this for her fans? Better pay us well. Okay, it's another side quest for me to do in my own time. But now... yeah, we've got large quantities of observation data. Now we can do our rank up. Wait, hold on. Oh, right, I forgot there's the challenge versions of the missions. I still haven't tried any of those, but I'll do it someday. Oh, by the way, I continued doing those weekly missions. The what are they? Hollow Zero, for the new one where you can choose to go into debt, and I ended up doing it all the way to the very end. Like, I beat the level 45 mission, the one that like the same level 45 that we didn't beat with the Hollow Zero one that comes before it. So yeah, that's just something I should let you guys know. I managed to beat level 45. Or whatever the max level was for that one. Yeah, took some slight damage, but I'm not worried. And I took some slight damage again. It's actually kind of delayed. Oh, I just realized my volume is on low. Yep, my volume. There we go. I always forget to do that. Wait, what's happening? What are we doing? Hello? Oh, there you are. And it's dead.
Sure.
Who's next? Hello? Okay, that combo doesn't last forever, but it's okay.
Hold again.
Hold on. Charge up again.
Stand still.
Please don't.
This should finish him off. No, it actually didn't. Wow, okay. He's a little bit tankier. Alright, was that the whole mission? It was probably the whole mission. I mean, I think we're way further along in our internet level than we are supposed to be at this point. So it makes sense. Oh, we got some standard wishes we can go do. We can get some nothing. Aren't you guys excited to get some nothing from the standard banner? I am. I am hyped for that. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what kind of nothing we get today. Alright, wonderful. That's some purple nothing. Alright, what else? What else we got? Oh, hey, wait, it's actually an A rank. Oh, Corin! Wait, actually, that's big. Wait, that's actually really good. Hold on, that's definitely not nothing, because that gets our Corin to max, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so what does this do? When her extended slash hits an enemy, she abstains attack of charge. During whatever, when her chainsaw detonation hits an enemy, consumes all stacks. Okay, so the final hit of her EX special is an explosion that actually deals a very significant amount of damage, I've noticed. So increasing that hit, the damage that hit does by a lot, like this does, that's actually really good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And we got her name card. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That is all good. I'm happy with that one. Okay, so yeah, now we have her full name card. Perfect. We actually get to be special. Oh, we're talking about, wait, Bangbu 18? Wise is missing? Bill, did you finish the test? You mean the promotion? Yes, Wise told me. Completing the exam can make you more skilled and lead to better job opportunities. I'll take good care of the store and work hard, just like you guys. Yeah, you always do good. Don't you worry, Bangbu. You're already doing great. By the way, where's Wise? Wise just took a phone call and ducked out to the parking lot because he didn't want to interrupt your work. Thanks, I'll go ahead and have a look. Okay, so he's in the parking lot. I'll talk to these guys later. That's more side quest stuff. Hello there, Wise. Is he still on the phone? No, he's not. But he's still looking at the corner. As expected, Wise is taking a call at the parking lot. I mean, yeah, we were told that. Oh,
So,
Nicole.
for the monster in the square, you're really saying Hand is gonna take over the remaining investigation?
Absolutely. We heard it firsthand together with the Bellabog Industries people. The monster's remains will still be collected by public security, of course, but the automated evidence carrier will bring the remains to Hand once it passes through the hollow.
Yeah, I get it. Hand is better than public security at investigating this kind of weird stuff.
I don't remember exactly what Hand stands for. The H is probably hollow, but that's the rest I don't remember.
They've always had a pretty delicate relationship. That PubSec officer seems decent, though. Being willing to put all that aside and hand over the case.
I still don't trust these kinds of
Getting
people, though,
late.
to investigate it
I
properly.
have a client meeting scheduled later. Anyway, I'll do my best to help look for Rain, so keep an eye out for some good news.
Thanks, Nicole. See you soon.
Yeah, we still need that hacker. Was that Nicole on the phone just now? You told Nicole about our mission to find Rain? I thought she already knew, didn't she?
So, you've told Nicole about the mission to find Rain then?
Yes. Nicole thought we might be related to what happened in the square, so she called to ask me about it. I explained and told her about the mission to find Rain. And by the way, Kaleido also called earlier to say public security confirmed the time to collect the monster's remains.
Public security, okay, got it. Hope the collection goes smoothly. Hope the results of the investigation will be out soon. Are we actually going to be told about the results of the investigation? Isn't that like high security information or something? I don't know. Will
Hopefully
they even
Hand
tell
moves
us?
quickly once they get the evidence.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, whether it's the investigation or the search for Rain, all we can do now is wait for news. Since there's not much going on, why don't we head over to the public security office sometime in the next couple days?
Uh-oh, next couple of days. That's a danger phrase. Why do you want to go there? Oh, are we turning ourselves in?
Oh, are we turning ourselves in?
This is no laughing matter. If we'd forgotten about it, we might have gotten pulled over.
If we'd forgotten about it? Forgotten about what? Wait, what are you talking about? Hold on. If we'd forgotten about it, we might have gotten pulled over. What is he talking about?
Our driver's licenses are about to expire.
Oh,
Master,
that's a problem.
I applied for a driver's license renewal for you and second assistant on the Public Security's official website. But unfortunately, the collection of the new licenses must be done in person.
Well, thanks for that, Fairy. Yeah, second assistant.
Let's visit
Sorry,
the
Wise.
office in Lumina Square to get our new licenses soon then. The metro to Lumina Square is always packed. We'd better drive there.
Wait a second. We're going to the... If we're going there, are we gonna end up meeting Qingyi? And like all the other officer people? Bill, let's find some time soon to go to public security in Lumina Square. Alright, let's go now. Immersive storytelling? Yes. Great, let's get ready to head out then. Okay, schedule's been updated. Let's head on over immediately. Okay, completely new location. Or is it actually? No, that's the HIA building. That's just the regular place. Oh, we're actually getting a view of the bigger, more of the city here. It seems like a place we're actually going to be able to walk around too. I like that. I always love exploration. Later on, outside a parking lot near Lumina Square. Belle, I've got bad news. The parking lot is full, but we've already parked. We're not in our car. Theoretically, the parking lot shouldn't be this full in the afternoon. Guess there's always an exception to the rule of experience. Anyway, now we have to look for other solutions. What do you mean look for other solutions? Didn't we already park? We're not in our car. Maybe there are other parking spaces around. Let's do that then. I'll be waiting for your update here. Wait, I'm confused. Why do we need to look around for more parking spaces if we've already parked? Oh, we parked here. What's wrong with parking here? Is this like not a permanent parking zone? I don't understand. Whatever. Let's look around at this new area. It's got new music too. All the NPCs look different. I love it. What are you talking about? Nothing? What does this say? HIA, All Investigators Association. Oh yeah, this is the HIA club. This is yeah, where I go to spend my resin and whatnot. Okay, so we actually have an area for it now. Ooh, stuff. Thank you. I can't go in there yet. What is this? Gravity? Like a movie theater? What are they looking at? Garbage? Easygoing public security officer. Okay, so she's the person I'm supposed to be talking to. Clearly. Is this a restaurant? I want to look around though first. The Simmer Hot Pot. I'd like to explore. Is that a blimp? Yeah, there's a blimp in the distance. Hold on, let's get out my camera. I can zoom in and look around in first person. Go fold. You got cargo ships on the water. All sorts of little boats. Suspension bridge. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm gonna be looking around first. Cough Cafe. View gardening. Oh, you're in the same kind of booth as the doggo is. Oh.
Maybe I should close my stall early tonight. There's a concert I'd like to attend.
Okay, so this is like the different cities, right? I can only relate things to Genshin. I'm sorry, but like this is like the leeway to the Mondstadt where that 6th Street is. They all have the same kind of like place where you go gather your usual daily stuff. Although actually not really, because the HIA is only over here, I think. This is just the HIA place. Actually, there's multiple quest markers. But again, I'm gonna look around a bit more first. Nothing to do here? What's that? A dead bamboo? It's expensive apartments. Sharp smile. Oh, I can't go up. It's really sad when there's a staircase I can't go up. Can I cross the street? Is the street just like permanently blocked? Am I permanently able? Are these people never going to be able to move? Oh no, yeah, there's these guys here too. So it really is always. It really is just a bunch of the same stuff. Okay, and there's another metro station. Security boo. Is this the first child I've seen in the game? Interesting. I think that's the first child I've ever seen. No, I can't go in there. I remember that guy. That's the guy that let the reporter order him around and caused the missiles to fire at the beginning of the game. It's a really fat car. More stuff. What's she saying? A wanted criminal went. Oh. What? A Thyron turned their head 270 degrees? What? Can Thyrons do that without dying? Summer, Natalie. Okay, I can't go in here just yet. We probably will be going in there in a second. Can I talk to these people? Is a raffle? Okay, I can't talk to them apparently. I might talk to some of these NPCs later, but I think that's all there is to see for now. Wait, no, there's more this way. I love it. I love how big this is. Okay, yeah, there's another Chop. Chop Jr. So it really is just a bunch of the same stuff. Alright, and this just lets me go from side to side without having to cross the street. Like, so these cars can actually get moving again. So my question is, does the street start moving again if I get far enough away? No? I wish it did. I wish, like, when you were really far away, the light was green and the cars were going, and then when you approach the cars, the light turns green for you, and we can cross the street. I think that would have been cool. That way it's super convenient, but also seems like it makes sense. Grab it. Oh, and there's another one. Wait, I recognize this area. This is the area in Qingyi's character demo, or character trailer. Right? This is where they fight. They fight over here. Like, Qingyi and the old people. Alright, can I ride the ice cream cone? What kind of person would like this kind of design? The melted part of this pink ice cream totally dripped there when they were painting it. But all three of them are as ugly as the other, so kids won't steal them. That's pretty neat. Maybe they won't have a preference? I don't know, I like the derpy ice cream cone one. I think that's a great face to it. Look at it. I like it. This one's kind of scary though. This like seems like something that you'd find in a horror movie. Or not, like a horror game actually. Right? It's like those smiley things in the back rooms. And then this thing is just... I don't know. It just is. Alright, let's actually continue on now. Let's talk to the security officer. Oh, busted again. Illegal parking in an alleyway. If a crime happens but nobody witnesses it, does it cease being a crime? Moreover, nothing can escape these eyes of mine, for I am the Starlight Knight. Oh no, you would get along very well with Billy. Every fine is meant to protect. This is my duty. Take this. I was originally considering leaving the car here, but it looks like that it will be slapped with a ticket by this officer soon. It's better not to take the risk. Okay. So, not here. And I assume we're going to talk to the Bang Boo and find out that we can't park there either, and then somebody else is going to appear? All these cute outfits! And look at this guy! Okay, this guy actually looks kind of the same as the guy who just passed by, but still. Just really cool. Lumina branch of public security at your service. Citizens, roadside parking is prohibited on this street. Violators will be fined. Hello, please follow traffic laws and use the crossings when crossing the street. The safety of the city depends on everyone's cooperation. The Janus Quarter Public Security HQ is currently carrying out our Public Security Safety Awareness Month events throughout the whole district. Hi, I need some help. Citizens are sincerely invited to join. For more details about the event, please say 1. For self-service payment of fines, please say 2. For Bamboo self-service, please say 9. Oh no. 9. Dear citizen, are you calling me? What do you need? It is a terrible system. Those things are always the worst. Is there anywhere to park near here? You're looking for a nearby parking lot? Understood. Querying. Vacant parking spaces currently in Luna Square, 0. Distance to nearest currently available parking space? 2.1 kilometers. Oh gosh. I mean, that's still walkable. Thanks, got it. You're welcome. The IT department of the Luna branch sincerely invites you to rate our Bamboo self-service system. Good job. Next time I hope we can avoid it. Yes. I mean, it did tell us what we needed to know, though, to be honest. So, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so we're going to have to run far away. Belle, you're back. How's everything? I see the Bamboos charging up over there. There are no parking spots nearby. Yeah, 2 kilometers away. Understood. I just checked on my phone and got the same thing. 2 kilometers sure is far, but I guess we'll have to make do. Yeah, let's get going.
We're almost there. The public security building is just a few hundred meters away. Hang in there.
This is exhausting. I can't believe it's still a few hundred meters away. Okay, 2 kilometers is quite a walk. It is, but it's not that. You guys are young. You should be able to survive it. Come on.
No way. It's still 300 meters away? If I'd known it'd be so hard to find a parking space, I would have suggested the metro.
Sorry, it's my bad. I forgot to check if there was parking before we left.
It's not like it's 2 miles
You
away.
haven't been exercising much lately, have you? Consider this a workout session.
I have been exercising. This has nothing to do with you forgetting. Wait, let me reread that. Hold on a sec. I forgot to check if there's parking before we left. That's not his fault.
Says who? I get plenty of exercise. Like running around in Eos's body in the hollow and stuff.
It doesn't count.
Okay, you win. If I don't say yes, I'll never hear the end of it. Didn't you say you wanted to go out for a nice meal a few days ago? Well, how about we eat somewhere around here once we're done with public security?
Hooray! Yep, that makes everything better. I agree. A nice meal is what's important.
Woo! Let me see what's good around here.
Oh, but no buffets.
Why no buffets? What's wrong with buffets? Oh, cutscene. Is it looking for the
Why is
food?
the signal so weak?
Is that really
What's wrong, Belle?
a weak signal? Looks like something's wrong with your phone. You dropped it. Oh,
Don't tell me it's broken.
excuse me? Oh, Qingyi! Nice work, but why?
You all right?
Why were they driving like that?
Belle! Are you okay? Are you injured?
Don't
I'm
walk around
okay.
while on your phone. Although, to be honest, she was
Have
on the
we
sidewalk.
met somewhere before?
Have we?
Sorry, I think we've mistaken you for somebody else.
No, you've never seen us before. We are not regular criminals. So apparently we don't want to attract too much attention. A few hours later, in front of the public security Lumina Ranch. Yeah, I would say that she shouldn't have been on her phone when walking around, not looking where she was going. But that was the sidewalk. That was the sidewalk. Come on now.
Zhu Yuan, Qingyi, both of you, thanks so much.
Yeah, Zhu
If you
Yuan.
weren't there, I can't imagine what could have happened to Belle.
Yeah, I know that Zhu Yuan works well with Qingyi, but again, if they're gonna be my main attacker, I needed them to be somebody I really like.
Don't mention it. Keeping citizens safe is our duty as public security officers, and we're thankful for your cooperation. All that paperwork took some time.
Although I probably will end up liking her personality as we go along. It's just I didn't know her at the time. How's that driver doing? Have you determined the cause of the accident?
Have you determined the cause of the accident?
We can't say for sure right now. The driver is fine physically, but he doesn't remember anything leading up to the accident.
Okay, so maybe it was a medical emergency, or maybe something else affected him? Qingyi! I'm just so happy to see Qingyi in the story. Need to savor this moment. You understand.
But don't worry, every problem has a solution. We'll find a way to get to the bottom of this.
It's getting late.
She's so cute.
Why don't you two head home? Feel free to contact us if you recall any further details about the accident.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna really recall any further details. You guys were there, so you saw what happened. Thanks again for your help.
Juyuan, Qingyi, thanks again for your help.
If you two are ever around 6th Street, Belle and I would love to welcome you to our video store.
So you live on 6th Street. I expect we'll run into each other soon.
Oh, why does Qingyi want to go to 6th Street soon?
Oh? What do you mean?
Hold on, Qingyi. Being vague could give the wrong impression.
Yeah, they have some business on 6th Street? Should they even be telling us about that?
Here, take a look at this. It should better explain what she's talking about.
Oh, Public Security Safety Awareness Month questionnaire. Flyer from Officer Juyuan. It appears to be a survey for an upcoming public event. Hosted by the Public Security. Doesn't the person on the front look familiar? Yeah, again. It's the guy that the reporter kept yelling at to fire the missiles. Look at all these Chinese characters that I only know some of. I know that's Xiao. Can I click? It doesn't let me click. Oh, I can turn it. Interesting. Public Security Safety Awareness Month questionnaire? The guy on the flyer looks familiar.
I think I've seen that guy on the flyer before.
That's Bringer, Deputy Commander of PubSec HQ in Janus Quarter.
Bringer, okay.
Qingyi and I were
Quite a
actually
name.
sent to the Lumina branch temporarily by Inspector Bringer to prepare for this event. We'll be holding a big safety lecture here soon for the citizens. The two of us will be visiting nearby neighborhoods and distributing the questionnaires to encourage them to attend.
Alright, welcome to the neighborhood then.
I see. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks. Please, keep the questionnaire. If you're interested in the seminar, you can fill in your info and give it to us when we visit 6th Street.
See you again soon, managers.
Later, Juyuan and Qingyi returned to the public security building. Qingyi was much more, expressive and smiley than I expected her to be. I thought she'd just have a flat expression.
Security officers visiting 6th Street soon.
As she does, like,
All the time we've lived
as a
here,
playable character.
I don't think that's ever happened.
But she just had a permanent smile on her face.
There's something else I want to talk about too. About those officers we met earlier.
I want to discuss the same thing? Wait, what about them?
I wanted to discuss the same thing, but this isn't the place to talk.
Belle and Wise know too many things that I don't know, and I wish they would actually tell me. Although it's the same thing in Genshin. The traveler knows a bunch of stuff, and the player doesn't actually know what they know. But here, it's even more confusing because Belle and Wise are both talking to each other about it. You can actually see the internal monologue, the monologue going between them.
Well, in that case, let's head home.
And you know all the things that you don't know. You can see all the stuff that they're hiding from what I should be actually knowing. At least I assume they're talking about something that I don't know yet. Maybe I just forgot. So what just happened today? It's getting late already. I bet most restaurants have shut down by now, Val. How about we just get dinner together some other time and just head home now? No! This is the worst possible outcome to the day. The absolute worst. Sometimes, like, I'll be so excited for having a nice meal at the end of something, and then that thing that I'm doing ends up going too late, and then I can't have the tasty food that I was hoping for the entire day, and it just ruins the entire day. Have you ever had that happen? It's very sad. For me, that usually happens when I do when I compete in fencing tournaments. I'll add the fencing tournament runs too late, and then I don't get my deep dish pizza. And then that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing ever. Because the tasty food is the most important part of the day, not the tournament. Who cares about that? If that's what you want, it sounds good to me too. Hey, what's our car doing over here? Oh no, they took it away. Juyuan. Oh no, okay, never mind. Juyuan found someone to drive it over here. It was when you were in the lobby getting your license sorted out. Oh, that was very nice of them. It's a bit unnecessary, but I guess it makes sense. That's a relief. Thanks, you've been a huge help. Finally, we don't have to walk so far. No, well, think-wise. If you took a closer look, you'll notice that there are quite a few Public Security Safety Awareness Month posters around the precinct. We have to say the whole thing every single time. Maybe because it's such a serious event, turnout will end up pretty mediocre. Yeah, I'd expect so. Who would really want to actually go and attend this? Probably a bunch of parents will like bring their children to it. I'm sure children would enjoy it, meeting all the the officers and whatnot, right? It's late now. Do you have any urgent matters? It's an emergency. It's an emergency. There's an officer on duty inside. Why don't you head in? Need any help from me or Eugene? No thanks. Okay. We probably shouldn't be shouting out that something's an emergency when there is no emergency. All right, fine. Let's go back to the store. I like that we have a whole new area. It's really nice. I am really big on exploring. I really am. And that's obviously one thing that this game is not really about. It's not really about exploring, which is a little bit sad. But I have Genshin for that. And boy, I have been playing way too much Genshin. Way too much Genshin since 5.0 came out. That is where I'm getting my exploration fix. But I will never say no to getting more exploration in this game. Every time I hear somebody on like Reddit or in real life saying that they're tired of they don't like exploring in Genshin, the exploring tires them out, like I can't relate in any possible way. I'm sorry, I can't. The most unrelatable thing to me.
So, back to our earlier discussion then. I noticed that you also recognized them right from the start.
We did?
After Belobog called public security in the Hollow, they were the officers who investigated the scene.
Oh, were they? I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember seeing Qingyi though. But maybe.
You were disguised as
maybe she was there
at the time, so they weren't aware there was anyone apart from Belobog Industries present.
No, wait, the Belobog stuff. No, but that was what we just finished in Chapter 2. And I remember at the end, like once we defeated the thing, it was just like text on a screen that said that they came over to take all the stuff away and secure the scene, right? I didn't actually see that myself, so no, I didn't know this. They're just telling me now that they appeared. Luckily, I didn't let anything slip. Yeah.
That was close. I nearly blew our cover when we met Juyuan just now. Luckily, you were quick to steer me away.
We're probably going to run into them again soon, so we should cover our bases and check out our video records from the investigation, just to be safe.
What do you mean by cover our bases? Like, to make sure that there's nothing that could lead them to us? Lead them to knowing that we are the ones that were behind the Bangbu? Barry, could you extract the data from back then?
Barry, could you extract the data from back then?
Okay, so we're gonna get a flashback and see when they showed up.
Yes, Master. I found the footage you require.
A few days ago in the Pioneer Memorial Plaza deep within the Hollow.
Thanks for your cooperation. We have a rough idea of how things unfolded.
Yeah, we never saw
Earlier
this.
Today, you all ended up deep in the Hollow after the Bangbu with your carrot malfunctioned.
Typical excuse.
Then, you were attacked by an unknown monster right here. Is this the faulty Bangbu?
No, don't take it away.
Yes, but some of its parts might have been corrupted. We'll hand over a detailed repair report later.
I'm not sure why, but something feels different about this Bangbu. It looks unusually clever, almost cunning.
Oh no, Qingyi can see through it. Wait, hold on a second. Must plug in controller, because I don't know how to do this on keyboard. No? Doesn't work on controller either. I wanted to go back. How do I go back? How do I go back? Does Q go back? No. Does this button go back? No. Darn it. Nope. No, no, no. Don't you dare skip. Don't you dare ever skip. That scares the heck out of me. Darn it. I can't go back. Can't go back.
Wait a sec, Qingyi. Saying things like that in front of the person filing the report might get us reported.
What's just saying that the Bangbu looks clever and cunning? Why would that get you reported saying something like that? Is it like insulting to the Bangbu? And they're worried that they're gonna get reported for being insulting to a Bangbu?
Let's put aside how they ended up in the hollow for now.
I'm really surprised that they're not poking at Koleda's excuse anymore. It's not really like an investigator to just be like, this. I don't know why.
Seems like Bellabog Industries has come across something quite extraordinary.
I guess this is the main focus for them. I guess that's it.
Absolutely. I don't remember seeing anything with such unique traits in the records. Let me take a closer look at it.
Oh, how are you taking a look at it? What are you doing? You using your magical technology powers on it?
Looks like there's something inside the crystal.
Wait, can she be corrupted by the ether? Because the robots clearly we've seen the robots clearly can get corrupted by the ether. And I think she's a robot? What are you doing, Qingyi? Why are you tasting it? I know you're... What is that going to do for you?
Don't touch that! All non-forensic officers are prohibited from handling evidence without proper authorization.
Okay, so they're not allowed... Okay, so they're not forensic officers, so they're not supposed to be really fully investigating this kind of stuff. They're just here to just take a report, basically. And log everything. But yeah, I've seen... I've seen this this kind of Qingyi face before. I've seen this like posted on Reddit. It was unavoidable for me to see this, but it's great. Why is Qingyi is clearly the true focus of everything that's happening here.
Besides, it's too risky, even if you've undergone corruption resistance treatments.
Okay, so she has undergone corruption resistance treatments. What does that even mean? Did she like take a bath in like a special anti-corruption soap or something?
Inspector, the crime scene is just up ahead.
Where's that ferocious the dangerous criminal?
Inspector Bringer, what are you doing here?
Oh, you two are in charge of the scene. Here come two elites of our criminal investigation department.
What is up with this guy?
Bring the suspect over. Get my good side when you take the picture. I need it for the headlines tomorrow.
The suspect?
Inspector, the suspect isn't here. They were attacked by an unknown being with high ether activity.
Huh? So it was just an ethereal?
No, Inspector. It had some peculiar characteristics. We suspect it to be the result of hollow mutation, or the product of some type of illegal activity.
Again, Qingyi stealing the entire scene here.
Hold on. You see now, Juyuan, it's good to be vigilant as a public security officer, but the election is just around the corner. If we reveal the presence of an unknown monster in the Hollows at this stage, my election, the citizens will be put in fear.
Okay, so we've been hearing about this election for a million years, and I've already mentioned it like a couple of times before, how I know that it's going to be something incredibly important, and it's going to be like an overarching problem that we're going to have to deal with. So this guy is trying to run for the election. This guy is clearly suspicious. We know that he was one of the people trying to track down the Red Fang gang who had the box with Fairy in it and whatnot. I don't know how much he knew about that mission of trying to track that down. I don't trust him at all. I wonder who else is running up for the election, though. But it's nice that we finally know one of the people who is actually directly involved in this election.
Public security shouldn't make any hasty announcements. We must investigate the matter thoroughly first.
Rest assured, we've requested the collected evidence be given to Hand for expert analysis. We're confident we'll soon be able to...
Is he going to make some comment about it being handed over to Hand?
What? It's being given to Hand?
Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I expected. Why did I expect that reaction? Because that's the kind of that's just the way I felt I felt the conversation going. That's just the way I felt his character going. But it has nothing to do with why. Why does he have this reaction? Now that he's had this reaction and I felt it coming, why does he have this reaction to it being given to Hand? The thing I can think of is that he wants it to be in his jurisdiction so he gets all the credit. That's what I would guess.
I mean, you did the right thing. Still.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly it.
Handle the evidence collection. You two have always been my trusted aides. So I have
it's too bad the text boxes block their faces sometimes. Sorry, I'm just savoring every single moment that Qingyi is we get some Qingyi images on the screen. That's all. In the workshop, the footage of the investigation has played to the end.
I'm surprised Inspector Bringer wasn't at all interested in the monster in the monument. At least he didn't say no to giving over the evidence to Hand. Now I get it. The important task Inspector Bringer mentioned is the seminar at the Lumina branch.
Let me reread that. I feel like I didn't fully get what he just said. He wasn't at all interested in the monster in the monument. Yeah, he didn't care about the actual results. He just wanted the results to be boost his reputation. The important task was the seminar. Okay.
The seminar must be quite important if he has to assign the two of them to oversee it.
It's probably just a campaign to boost his popularity. That's probably all it is. Barry, you're able to bring up any related info.
Barry, are you able to bring up any info about it?
I'm running a search on keywords Lumina Square and Public Security Safety Awareness Month. There are several relevant articles by multiple media companies. I shall read them. Given the recent surge in major incidents within the city this month, and aiming to safeguard urban security while enhancing public awareness, Janus District Public Security has decided to launch the Public Security Safety Awareness Month across the entire district. To provide citizens with practical information, Public Security has assigned several officers from the Criminal Investigation Department to assist in planning the event.
None of that has told me anything.
Mr. Bringer, commanding officer of the district headquarters and the driving force behind the event, will also be in attendance at the seminar, which is to take place at the Lumina branch. Along with the other officers in charge, Inspector Bringer will conduct a media interview during the event to address any concerns citizens may have.
Yeah, of course he's going to be at the forefront of it.
So it's not just Inspector Bringer attending the seminar, but a bunch of media representatives as well.
Yes, all it is part of his campaign. That's it. That's all this is.
Sounds like Zhu Yuan and Qingyi will participate in the interview too. I'm sure that's quite the honor for a public security officer.
I guess.
What do you think about this seminar?
Should we go and support Zhu Yuan and Qingyi? It might be a good chance to gather some info.
We don't have anything going on right now, and they did help us twice. So why don't we go show our support?
No objections here. It's decided then.
Yeah, they saved they saved Belle's life, so we should.
Yuan and Qingyi will be coming to 6th Street in a few days. Let's tell them when they get here that we'd love to attend the event.
Besides the participant's name and address, the public security questionnaire includes a few general questions on security. You probably won't be interested. I'll just go ahead and fill it up for you. Yeah, thank you. You're the best. We don't want to be filling out any questionnaires. Oh, it says here that citizens who participate in the event can enter a prize draw with their survey ID on the day of the lecture, and the prize is a videotape. Yeah, what kind of videotape? Major traffic accidents of new Eridu. Net of justice, no escape. Hollow safety is important. I mean, some of those might be interesting. I don't really want any of them. I don't know. Because some of them might be fun. I get the feeling that public security ordered too many copies. This is an add-on to the event anyway. Anyway, just leave the survey to me. It's getting late, Belle, so it's almost time to get some rest. I'm going back to my room. See you tomorrow. You got a good night's sleep. The next few days are busy with organizing the shelves and recommending videos to customers. Then... Belle, you asked about Zhuyuan and Qingyi? What a coincidence. I was just about to tell you. I heard from Fairy that she's been seeing Zhuyuan and Qingyi around here since yesterday. I've already filled out the questionnaire they gave me earlier. Whenever you have time, you can go find them. Yeah, why don't we go now? Let's stick with it. Alright, Fairy said she saw Zhuyuan and Qingyi handing out questionnaires near the metro station. Let's go find them. Okay. But one second, I just remembered something. There's a new banner now. And there's a new, like, 4-star guy here, which I think we saw in Qingyi's character demo. And there's this person, Jane. I don't know anything about her. But we will try her out if...
Wanna be my research subject?
Okay. And this guy...
help? Call me anytime.
Oh, he's got a shield. Is he a defense character? Yeah, he is. Let's just take a peek at their skills real quick before anything else. So usually the EX special tells you what most of their thing is about. Interrupt level, deals damage, accumulates resolve. What does he do with the resolve? Does it come out with his basic? Yeah, you hold the basic, uses the resolve to do electric damage. The finishing move can count as an assist. Interesting. So you do his EX special, and then you do the hold basic and end it just like with Qingyi's charge to do like an assist move. Okay. Interesting.
Need help? Call me anytime.
Wanna be my research subject?
Okay, it's just the same line. And then what is her skills? What kind of... like the, what was her name? The, like, Rena? Has the same, like, thing with her hands. Why is she doing that with her hands? I don't understand. Why is she holding her hands like that? No, whatever. Let's take a look here. Physical damage. Hard to interrupt. Just deals damage, okay. Her normal attack. She does physical anomaly. Wait, what type is she? Hold on. She is physical, but what is kind of thing? Anomaly. Okay, so she's meant to do anomaly buildup, but I think, from what I understand, anomaly characters are just the other DPS, the other attack characters. But they're meant to do a lot of anomaly proccing. But the thing about anomaly is there is a cooldown to it. And also, even for anomaly characters, you don't build them solely for anomaly damage. It's just like a bonus. As far as I understand, at least not... There's no character that is solely an anomaly character just yet. Alright. So, she does defensive... She does dodges and assists and such. To accumulate a thing. And when she it maxes out, it increases her anomaly buildup. And proficiency. And when she deals damage, it consumes part of that, like, bar. Yeah, and in dodges and assists to regenerate it, like it said above. So you're supposed to dodge and do defensive assists in order to gain stuff, and then you come on field with her and deal some damage. And apply some anomaly. And you hold attack when she's in that special state to do a bunch of physical damage. And there's a finishing move. Just like with Qingyi. She's invulnerable during the finishing move. Okay, so it sounds like basically you just dodge and do assists with her until she's charged up, and then you switch on field and apply the anomaly. So she's good for quickly applying physical anomalies on people. That was pretty cool.
Which alias should I use this time?
Which alias? Okay, so are you Yolan? Is that what you are? Not in gameplay wise, but is that the kind of person she is? Interesting. Okay, but how do I test run again? I always forget. Oh, no, that's not it apparently. Okay. It's not Signal Shop. Do I have to go to the event menu? Is that it? I think it's the event menu. Yeah, here we go. So, also though, she's got a character trailer, and here's the man. I always don't know if I should watch these or not. The character trailers so far haven't been too bad with these spoilers. But I know that me personally, as somebody who really enjoys watching people do Let's Plays, I am pretty picky about that kind of stuff as a viewer. So I don't know. I don't know if I should watch it yet or not. That's one thing that has annoyed me quite a bit when watching Let's Plays of the 5.0 Archon quests, is that a lot of people have watched the 5.0 live stream and like Natlan trailer and whatnot, and every time I watch somebody play through the Archon quest when they've already done all that stuff, it's like they're always saying like, oh, I can't wait until this happens. Oh, then this is gonna happen, then this is gonna happen, and they already know everything is a whole bunch of like key plot points that are gonna happen, like while they're doing the quest and before the things even happen. It's like, why do that to yourself? Why? I'm sure it's still fun to experience the quest that way, but as a viewer, I really hate it to not be able to watch somebody's genuine first time reaction to something happening, and for them to instead be like, oh yeah, it's about time this happened. It's like, man, come on. It takes so much of the fun out of it when you've already seen the trailer show you a bunch of the things that are gonna be happening. So I think for Jane, since I literally know nothing about her, I think I'll wait on watching her character trailer. Yeah, I'll wait on it. Instead we will, no, this is the wrong thing. Okay, it's this. Is this how we test drive her? We will test her gameplay, obviously. Wait, how do I start demo? This is the one. That's the one I wanted to press. We're not gonna watch her trailer. We'll do that later. We'll do that later once we've met her in the story. We will have more like sessions where we actually go and watch character trailers and character demos and whatnot. We've already done one of those. There will be more, don't worry. Jane has an extra dodge. Before she enters the passion state, she alternates between two dodges. Okay, so she alternates between two different dodges. Interesting. She can pass through enemies. Okay, but they're on the same button, right? She just alternates between them.
I'll take you.
Okay, so that's one. What's the other one? No, it's the same one. Okay. When she does dodges or assists, or a skill that deals damage, she accumulates the thing. Yeah, we've read that. It accumulates. You can restore it. She leaves the state. Okay. She can do that, and then her skill also gets a lot of it. Okay, from her skill, which is good. And then she can do this with it. Okay. Okay, and then you do it again. Interesting, and it starts using it up. And as long as you're still doing... I like that. As long as you're still doing a lot of dodges, you can just keep it up and keep it up and keep it up. Okay, she obtains one basic attack. Their activation is available. Hold to do that. Yeah, okay. Keep holding to extend the duration. Got it. Yeah, it's referring to this. So that actually regenerates it. Okay, I wanna continue trying this out. This gameplay I actually quite like. Okay, so we're not in the state actually.
I'll make it painless.
I haven't used her ult yet, but I'll use it in a bit. Okay, I can't actually do the hold version all the time. Interesting. What are the conditions for me being able to do the hold, I wonder? That I actually don't know. We haven't swapped to the other character, by the way. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's try this guy.
Seth in position. Cracking down.
The pressure's on.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that character has a fun play style for sure. Oh, and yeah, we'll do his demo too. Why not? She definitely has a fun play style, but I'm still gonna save my wishes. When Seth has enough energy, press the special to do the special to deal electro damage. It gains some resolve. You can hold to increase its power. Alright, the X specials accumulate resolve. So it wants us to hold it and do it. So long charge up. So that's the hold version, and it wants us to do the tap version too. Okay. And then to accumulate, we hold, I believe. Our basic, yep. And the final hit can be can trigger a thingy.
Roger.
Come on.
Oh, by trigger. Okay, it means that kind of assist. I see. So we can do this.
There's both.
Yeah, that kind of assist. Okay, so it's not like a perfect assist. It's just the one where they the next character wants to come in. All right. Well, let's just charge this up. And then we can do this. Charge.
An opening.
You're under arrest.
Interesting, interesting.
Copy that. Back off.
You may remain silent. Cracking down.
Oh, I wasted that. It's fine though.
You're under arrest. Seth in position.
Let me try out his ult. Although generally you're not supposed to ult on supports. Okay, whack, whack, whack. Makes sense. No point in me doing this, I know, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Lucy's skills are pretty satisfying.
It's my turn. Standing by.
Here, attack me. Oh, wrong button. Or wrong type of thing. Attack me with something I can perfect assist. Okay, whatever. Be that way. Bonk.
Come on.
Yeah, that attack right there from Lucy is so fun.
Copy that. A beautiful shooting star.
There we go. Do all the damage.
bars. No use resisting.
Struggling a little bit to finish this guy off, but it's okay. I believe that's because there's no, I don't know what it is because of. Regardless, we're done. Alright, and we've already played Ambi, so we don't need to do her demo. Alright, that was nice. It's always good to have some new characters to try out. Even if they're not characters that I'm going to be pulling for, personally. If I could, I would pull for a second Qingyi. not Qingyi cons. I mean like there's more Qingyis. So I can have a Qingyi on my second team. That's what I would pull for if I could get another character right now. Alright, where am I going? What am I doing? First off, claim all this stuff. Okay, what are we doing? Head to the metro station to meet the public security officer. Okay, so I can just teleport this way though, can't I? Wait, Sage in a Barrel? Why do I need to go Sage in a Barrel? Is that just the closest place to the metro station? Oh, what? Juyuan? And Qingyi! Who's this? Oh, we know we've ran into this guy before, Enzo. And we've got the Tin Master, too. Alright, let's talk to them.
Criminal cases have been rampant lately. To raise safety awareness among citizens, Janus Quarter Public Security has launched the Safety Awareness Month campaign. We'll be holding a seminar at the Lumina branch soon. Please come and join us if you have time.
A public security event?
They're really trying to get everyone.
Nostalgic. I participated in such an event years ago, you see. It was somewhat reminiscent of a coffee tasting event. I even had the chance to offer everyone present some freshly ground coffee. Albeit, it wasn't a top-shelf roast. Oh, it's a shame public security's facilities now smell of air fresheners everywhere. No longer suitable places for enjoying coffee while freely conversing.
What do you mean?
Of course, while fine wines develop into richer experiences with time,
oh no,
other worthy items can go bad.
You got him started on the art of coffee. He's never gonna stop.
Prevent the coffee beans at my shop from facing a sorrowful fate, I have to go grind them properly. I'm afraid I can't make the event. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Doomed.
Mr. Enzo, according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Well, hey, it's not often I get invited out by two young ladies, so I'd love to join you.
Her like arm thing is clipping into her arm there.
Unfortunately, my second aunt's grandfather's son's cousin is getting married that day. I can't miss such an important family event.
Huh, I understand. In that case, I hope your relative has a great wedding.
Poor Qingyi.
I have a customer coming soon to collect his car. I better get back to it.
Doomed. No one wants to attend. I don't blame them.
Juyuan, Qingyi.
Good morning, Wise. Belle.
I like how they both did that introduction in the same tone.
Here's our questionnaires. We've decided we'd like to attend the seminar.
Wonderful. If it weren't for you two, we wouldn't have recruited a single participant yet.
Yeah, again, not too surprising.
Qingyi, that's blunt.
So what? It's the truth. Besides, it's not like they're strangers, right?
I mean, you should kind of consider us strangers.
She's right. But why do you think nobody on 6th Street is willing to go to the seminar? The neighbors are all pretty welcoming.
Is there anything we
I
can
mean,
do
it's
to
just
help?
probably not going to be very interesting, that's all. And it's probably going to be just a political event for that one dude.
Now that you mention it, there is something I'd like to ask you. Some of the residents on 6th Street only registered their names, but didn't fill in their addresses. Do you know where they live?
You want to track down people?
Let me see.
And harass them to join?
Chop. Spike should be one of our members, an older gentleman. We know all these people.
You can take the questionnaires to them?
In that case, we'll take the questionnaires to them.
Oh no, we're going to be door-to-door salesmen.
That's a good idea. 6th Street doesn't usually have much interaction with public security, so if they see officers giving out questionnaires all of a sudden, they might be wary and refuse. If it's a neighbor who brings in the questionnaire, maybe they'll be more open to it.
Oh, we wouldn't want to trouble you.
She looks frightened. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's no big deal.
It's no big deal. Don't worry
You
about
saved
it.
Belle's life. We are happy to help you out.
Ji-Yuan, since they're willing, we should let them help.
Okay, thank you, really. Let's split up and meet back here later then.
We have to go find Asha, General Chop, Spike, and give them the public security survey. Asha and General Chop should be at the stores about now, right? As for Spike, he left his address when he registered as a member of the store. Fairy's gonna send it over. Okay, so Fairy's taking care of the last one. Or no, Fairy's gonna tell us the address. Busy talking to this person over here. Hello there, citizen. Could you please take a look at this survey? Public Security is hosting a lecture on safety at the Lumina branch. Feel free to attend if you're interested. Oh, it's just a lecture? Don't you guys do exercises like confronting bad guys and stuff like that? Yes, the lecture is not very interesting. Sorry, I'm afraid it's just a lecture for now. Sounds boring. You won't consider doing an exercise? I could play a corpse. I've been great at holding my breath ever since I was young. The exercises at public security aren't like filming a movie. You don't need to hold your breath or anything. You just lie still and don't move. Ah, so you do agree to changing the lecture into an exercise. Looks like I played myself. What? You weren't the one who was talking, Qingyi, though. It was Ji-Yuan. You didn't do anything wrong, Qingyi. But yeah, calling it a lecture, probably not the best way to present it. Like if they just changed the wording a little bit and didn't call it a lecture, things probably would have gone better. It's all about presentation. Oh, hello. Hello, you two. It's been a while since I saw you both at the arcade together. Are you here to play some matches? Sorry to disappoint you, Asha, but we're here about something else today. Can you take a look at this survey? Oh, are you researching new movie genres and stock at our store to stock in your store? It's actually a public security survey. Ah, don't tell me you guys got busted by public security and now you're doing community service? Were you selling pirated videotapes or burning illegal discs, or is that how you see us? I'm just kidding. We're just too many secretive residents on 6th Street, and you siblings give off a somewhat mysterious vibe. And what about you? You say you don't give off a mysterious vibe? Or maybe she's just projecting, and she's actually the one that's truly mysterious, and so she expects everyone else to be just as mysterious. She's right though, we are mysterious. I wouldn't be surprised if I found out one day you were the #1 most wanted on public security's most wanted list. That's about right, yeah. You tell Asha about the public security survey. Why are we so wanted though? What is so bad about being a unregistered proxy? I see. You're just helping out an officer you know. Well, as long as you're okay, that's what matters. Is it because we or our master has something to do with why the Hollows exist at all? That's all I can think of. Actually, last time I was at Lumina Square, I saw public security had set up a promotional booth. I heard that on the day of the lecture, lots of media outlets will be in town conducting interviews. It seems like public security is really putting a lot of effort into this exchange event. It might be worth checking out, don't you think? Exchange event. That may be the case for regular citizens like you and me. But for some people, it could mean something entirely different. What does she mean by that? Some people? Nothing. I was just mumbling to myself. Anyways, thanks for bringing the survey over. But unfortunately, I don't really have time that afternoon. Please pass that on to the officers for me. So she thinks that there's something else going on with the fact that it's an exchange. It's being called an exchange event. Relaxed diner. General Chop isn't in his shop today. You here to see the owner? He said some ingredients had arrived and he went to go sign for them. He'll be back soon. In that case, we have to come back later. Alright. And I guess I continue on this way? That way? Look at all these different character designs. Well, they're not really character design, just outfits. I like all the different outfits. Faster, faster. Get that exercise in, Belle. You need the extra exercise. We're gonna make you run laps. Until 2 kilometers is nothing for you. You never know. What if you get trapped in the hollow again? You might need these skills, Belle. You'll thank me later for making you run randomly. Spike should live here. Try ringing the doorbell. Ding. Ding. Darn salespeople, it never ends. It said it time and time again. I've got no teeth, so I don't need your electric toothbrush. Dot dot dot. What? Not the toothbrush? Well then, I've got no hair, so I don't need your darn curling iron either. Spike, we're the managers from Random Play. Oh, the video store. One moment. Soon after, the door finally opens. Oh, both of you came out. How many videotapes have we forgotten to return this time? Sorry, my memory's short. I'm old. No, we're actually here for something else. Can you please take a look at this survey? Seems kind of mean to be bothering this old man about this stuff. Oh, there's an unsettling face. That Bringer lad, isn't it? Yeah, I don't trust him either. Sorry, my eyesight's not what it used to be. I can't read the words clearly. Could you youngsters read it for me? You tell Spike about the public security event. For the sake of urban security and the safety of us residents, that sounds lovely. If they really cared about the residents, they wouldn't be chasing around after proxies. In the end, all the benefit is just for tops. Yeah, why are they chasing after proxies? Thank you both for bringing the survey over, but as you can see, these legs of mine aren't so stable. I don't really want to go wandering off as far as Lumina Square. Yep, fair. Could you please tell the officers? Yeah, I don't know why we bothered this old man for this anyways. I had a bad feeling from the moment Asha spoke. Sure enough, Spike refused as well. And they were clearly hinting at something. General Chop's the only one left. I'm not sure if General Chop is back yet or not. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I don't blame anybody for not wanting to go to this boring event. Think of all the video games they could be playing instead.
Hello, Wise. Belle?
Oh, we actually get voiced dialogue here. Okay.
Some customers mentioned you were looking for me. I understand you're helping those 2 officers from public security hand out questionnaires?
Yeah, so you already know.
So, you already know then.
One of the perks of running a store on the street is being well informed. Anyway, please tell the officers I have other things to tend to that day.
I knew it. I had a feeling General Chop would say no before we even got here. It'll be hard to break the news to them later.
Oh,
I don't guilt trip him into it.
No, too?
Yeah, we went to see Asha and Spike just now, but they turned us down. And this morning, Tin Master and Enzo said they were away on the day of the seminar.
Why is everyone busy? Yeah, is there something going on?
Is there something going on?
It's no big secret. It's just some of us older residents on 6th Street know some things you're not aware of.
Suspicious. Are they suspicious of, like, did public security come here and do something bad to 6th Street at some point and so they don't trust them anymore? Or do they know the true meaning behind the event? And that it's just like some political nonsense.
Do you 2 know who the guy on the questionnaire cover is?
That's Inspector Bringer. He started the event.
Then have either of you heard of the Hollow Hero from the Eridu period?
A Hollow Hero? So he was called the Hollow Hero from the Eridu period. So the place we're in right now is called New Eridu. And he said the Eridu period, not the New Eridu period. Usually, the place that's destroyed is called the Old Capital. Was the Old Capital actually just called Eridu? So, basically in the times before the whatever calamity happened, you know, before Conria unleashed their cataclysm, he was like the hero there?
So you're saying Inspector Bringer was the Hollow Hero?
That's right. Before the fall of the Old Capital, Bringer happened to be the commanding officer in my precinct.
Anybody who was existing in the Old Capital is suspicious, including these two. I don't consider these two not suspicious either.
After being promoted from the front line, despite being an inspector, he still got involved at the ground level and interacted with the residents, so they regarded him highly. Then, he went missing in a hollow during a rescue mission. But just when everyone thought he was done for, he miraculously made it back out. Just like that, he became known as the Hollow Hero. He was then transferred to the HQ in Janus Quarter and quickly advanced to the ranks over the years.
Okay.
Sounds like a great story.
Nothing suspicious in that so far.
It used to be, but these days, people say the Hollows have drained the Hollow Hero of all his courage.
Yeah, I can see that. He just wants to get the glory now. He doesn't actually do anything.
Now, Bringer presents himself as a hard worker, but we older residents can see through it. He's just putting on an act in front of the cameras. What's more, in recent years, he's clearly been cozying up to Tops. He's implemented a number of measures under the guise of benefiting the public, but it's those big corporations that benefit in the end.
I mean, that makes sense. That's how it goes for pretty much all politicians, is they all need some sort of financial backing in order to actually get to the point where they are. And that financial backing always comes from big corporations, and those big corporations always have strings attached for the backing that they give. That's typical.
He's aiming for commander of Janus Quarter in the upcoming municipal election. Launching a safety campaign right now, even putting his own image on the questionnaire. His motives are pretty clear, don't you think?
Yeah, it's just part of his political campaign, of course. So, he's trying to be the commander of Janus Quarter. What does that position do for him? Yeah.
Sounds like Inspector Bringer is trying to advertise himself through the seminar.
Exactly. Holding the seminar is a good thing, but I can't go knowing what Bringer is up to.
Yeah, I could have told you that like a long time ago.
Thanks for telling us all this, General Chop.
But it sounded like the video game store lady thought there was something even more to it in the fact that it was called an exchange. But I don't know if she was just referring to this all being for Bringer's
I'm just
appearance,
sorry I can't
or
be
not.
of help this time around.
Or if he was alluding to something more.
Well, we visited all the neighbors. It might be awkward, but it's probably time to go back and tell Zhu Yuan and Qingyi the news.
Okay, let's go do that. There they are.
We've gone up and down 6th Street, but we haven't even gotten 10 people to register for the seminar.
We've done our best. Let's get a drink and take a break.
Hey, easy for you to say, but the conference hall we're in can fit 300 people, you know? As things stand, it'll be more than half empty.
Okay, but why do you care so much about this? Why is Zhu Yuan so invested in this thing? Is it, you know what? I feel like Zhu Yuan was probably the one who came up with the idea originally of doing this public security safety seminar thing. But Bringer probably heard about it and took charge of it and is turning it into something that it's not. She doesn't realize this. She doesn't understand that. She just thinks that what Bringer is doing is a good thing and is helping her reach her goal. But she is still working towards her, but basically Bringer has sabotaged her effort. If Bringer wasn't part of this, Juyuan would have gotten what she wanted and had a seminar that people maybe would have shown up to. And she would have been able to do her whole public security seminar things that she loves to do or something and inform the people and get her all her goals achieved. I feel like that's what's going on here.
Inspector Bringer must have chosen this area because there's a lot of residents nearby, thinking it'd be easier to find people to participate. Shame many of them are from his previous precinct. A lot of them have complaints about him.
So they actually know about the complaints about Bringer. Does Jiyuan then know that Bringer being part of this is what's causing the issues?
I was just wondering why you're in such low spirits today, when I've never seen you discouraged by difficult tasks before. But then I remembered. The inspector saved your life once.
Okay, so then no, it's not because this was her idea and she's sad that it's not working. She actually does support Bringer and wants him to succeed.
Not being able to accomplish what we'd hoped, on top of seeing him come under fire. It must make you feel even worse.
But I wonder if we were to ask her about the misgivings that we just heard from General Chop, how would she respond to that? Knowing Bringer as more, since she apparently knows Bringer more.
If Bringer hadn't rescued me in that hollow back then, I wouldn't even be here, let alone be a public security officer.
But is the Bringer of back then the same as the Bringer right now? Like, to what extent has he changed since then? And just because he saved your life, it could have been, he could have maybe saved your life on accident. Or maybe he wasn't, or maybe he saved your life, but it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't really his goal. It just kind of happened, and now you're feeling indebted to him. But really, he wasn't actually that good of a person in the first place?
I understand he's no longer the hero he used to be, but can
okay,
someone
she
who
knows.
gave up his anti-corruption gear to a child be such a bad guy? Sure, he's had some dealings with Tops, but it's inevitable, especially when many of our devices are jointly developed with Tops. And besides, doesn't he always say he lacks sufficient authority to make changes? If he gets elected, maybe he might be able to turn public opinion around.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Okay, so Qingyi sees things differently than Jiyuan, clearly. So Qingyi thinks that he should be acting courageously and doing the things that he's supposed to do, even without the power that he's trying to get.
What?
It means when someone flatters undeserving people, it's considered an act of sycophancy. If one should stand up for what is right but remains indifferent, it shows that person is a coward.
It's interesting. I thought that these two would be on the same page, but it seems like they actually have very different views, and I like that.
As public security officers, we need to be clear about what we should and shouldn't do. There may be many different ways to interpret Inspector Bringer's actions, but only he knows whether he has a clear conscience.
True. True. Very true. We don't know, like, I could say, oh, he's suspicious, or he's not suspicious, or I like him, or I don't like him. But in the end, it all comes down to what he does, and he is the only one who knows his true intentions. No matter how much I speculate. He could very well turn out to be completely not what I expect.
If his deeds were pure, even if he's misunderstood for the time being, things will work out in the end.
Unfortunately, that's not always true, Qingyi. Isn't the saying the road to hell is paved with good intentions? Even if you have good intentions for something, that doesn't mean that you're not going to be misunderstood, and it doesn't mean that things will not work. Well, it doesn't mean that things will work out in the end. And it also doesn't mean that what you're doing is actually good and isn't actually horrible. you can have good intentions and still do horrible stuff. Although Qingyi says, if your deeds are pure, not if your intentions are pure. So I guess that's the distinction.
Yeah,
that matters
right.
there.
Hold on. Someone's coming.
Sorry for interrupting you guys.
Sorry, are we interrupting you two?
Oh, we were just chatting. Did you go talk to the residents?
We gave them the questionnaire, but...
We gave them the questionnaire, but everyone said they were busy on that day. Looks like we couldn't be of much help.
Oh, it's okay. We're just grateful you tried it all. We're almost done with distributing the questionnaires here too. Then Qingyi and I will be heading back to the office.
Looks like Qingyi has like candy in her hair there.
Wait a minute! Officers! Oh, good. You didn't go. Oh.
What's going on? What's the problem? Something wrong?
General Chop, what's happened to make you run all the way here?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate. Please, officers, you have to go take a look.
A crime? Let's go check out the scene.
Great.
Okay.
Please, follow me.
Belle, let's go see what's going on.
Alright, that's very, vague. Also, we just had some intense music, and now we go back to this chill music. It's a little bit jarring. What's going on here? They're taking a picture of whatever it's happening. There's General Chop. Trying to see what's happening without actually seeing what's happening. You understand? There's the old man. So all the people are here who didn't want to go. What's actually happening? What are you taking? Why are you taking a selfie here? Okay, whatever. Okay, I can't actually talk to Qingyi. It's a nice car. Fine, I guess I'll talk to Chop. Hello, you two. It all took place just ahead of us. Who knew there would be so many onlookers already? What happened with the truck? This case is actually connected to that Pegasus Logistics truck, but how exactly I can't really say. It's always Pegasus Logistics, isn't it? Anyway, you two can just check it out for yourselves. Okay. Somewhere not too far away.
If you say there's officers nearby, then let them come and weigh in. I mean, what possible argument could there be? They were caught in the act.
Sir, caught in the act doesn't seem fair. It's similar to seeing only foam on a cup of barley latte and declaring it isn't coffee.
Calm down now, gentlemen. We're public security officers. What's going on here?
Officers, you're finally here. It's like this. I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood.
Okay.
I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
Oh!
Hold on. Belle, isn't that Bang Boo Give Change from the 141 convenience store?
So its actual name is Give Change. That's hilarious. But let me read what it actually said. No, I didn't do anything. Give Change didn't do anything bad.
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bang Boo. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment.
Or maybe you just left it unlocked and it flew open.
Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune. Losing just one or two of them will cost me more than a month's salary.
Okay, but surely you have some kind of insurance for this, right? Like, if a truck driver has the truck flip over, or I don't know, something happens to it, or catches on fire, or the stuff spills out, the truck driver themselves is not the one who pays for the cargo. Maybe that's just how the law works here. I mean, laws are different everywhere, right? So it could always be different. But at least in places I know of, you have insurance for that kind of stuff, or the company deals with the losses and then just fires you. Like you don't take the losses yourself.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bang Boo, do you have anything to add?
My name is Give Change. I work at the convenience store. My head was spinning when I walked past the truck just now. I stopped to take a break. Suddenly, I heard a loud noise. Then the door was open, and the ducks flew out. A loud noise.
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out.
Okay, opened it with what exactly?
Sir, if I might say, I think you're being too harsh on Give Change. Officers, as Give Change's neighbor, I must say something on their behalf. I know them well, and I'm sure they wouldn't do anything like this.
Then tell me, why was my cargo compartment open despite being locked? Officers, there's been tons of Bang Boo committed crimes in the city lately.
Really?
You gotta help me find evidence linking this Bang Boo to the crime, so we can hold it accountable for my losses.
If Bang Boos are committing crimes, I would suspect the people who own the Bang Boos, not the Bang Boos themselves. Bang Boos themselves seem pretty gentle.
This isn't just about Give Change's reputation, officers. They could lose their job. You simply must uncover the truth and prove Give Change's innocence.
Somewhere not far away from the crowd.
The only time I've seen Tin Master this agitated is when I asked for instant coffee.
Yeah, they're very defensive of the Give Change Bang Boo, but I would be too. Can't believe the crime has happened on 6th Street. I doubt Give Change is the culprit, yeah.
I don't think Give Change is the culprit. We've dealt with the Bang Boo at the convenience store quite a bit, and they've always been honest.
But Give Change was the only one there when the driver realized what had happened. So it's hard to explain. Oh, seems like people are leaving. Have Zhu Yuan and Qingyi resolved everything?
Wait, hold on a second. I think it was Give Change. Hold on. My head was spinning when I walked past the truck just now. I stopped to take a break. Something is controlling Bang Boos. Something is forcefully taking control of the Bang Boo. And its head spins, and it doesn't remember what happens in the intervening amount of time. But most likely something takes over it. Its eyes probably turn red, because that's like the meme, right? Or that's that's how it always is, right? Their eyes are going to turn red when they're possessed. So that's probably something that happens, and then they had that happen. The question is, why would somebody take over this Bang Boo specifically to let out those ducks or whatever? What's the point? Are they specifically trying to sabotage Pegasus Logistics? Why? Are they a rival company? It's the only thing I can think of.
Let's go see what's going on.
Okay. Ask Zhu Yuan about the case. Okay, let's ask Qingyi about the case. No, we can't. Sad. Alright, we'll ask Zhu Yuan then. Fine, be that way.
Hi, Belle. Hi, Wise.
We overheard what happened. Since the crowd left, I assume the case has been resolved?
Not yet, unfortunately. We discussed the situation and managed to calm everyone down.
So, what now?
So what's the situation now?
We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bang Boo's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion.
It's a shame Farrah can't help. Will that take a long time?
Will that take long?
I'm afraid so. It'll take about 2 or 3 days. Both the driver and Give Change will have their daily routine disrupted somewhat during this time. After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, he's willing to reconcile.
So, what I'm thinking might happen is, well, what'll definitely happen is, I feel like something like this is going to happen again. A Bang Boo is going to go haywire during during the event that these people are organizing.
So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Belle, let's hurry up and go help too.
We'll accompany you as well.
Are you going back to the precinct? Do officers in the criminal investigation department look for things too?
Oh, I thought you were going back to the precinct.
The driver may have proposed a solution, but there's a likelihood of further conflict until all the ducks are recovered, so we can't just walk away. Junior officers would usually be responsible for these types of cases, but handing the task over would take time, and we don't want residents to think public security is evading our responsibility to the public. And there's something suspicious about this incident, so Qingyi and I decided to look for other clues while searching for the ducks.
Okay, at least the ducks, hopefully the ducks haven't gone too far.
Thank you both. Then let's get going. We're pretty good at finding things, right, Belle?
Hopefully they don't wander off into the freeway or something. Belle, can we talk? What's up? Acting all so mysterious. I need to talk to you about something. When it comes to finding things on 6th Street, we've got a very resourceful helper. Know what I'm saying? You mean Fairy? Exactly. Fairy should be able to pinpoint exactly where the ducks are hiding. I've already asked her to mark out any suspicious locations near us. Then we can focus on the places she marked out for us. Suspicious places? There's far too many. There are quite a few places to check out. Since there are 4 of us, how do you feel about splitting up? I'll go with Qingyi, and you can team up with Julia and... No, can we swap? Let's just speed up things considerably. Okay, it's decided then. No! Okay, fine. Investigate the remodeling shop. Why the shop? Why would it go in the shop? But sure, I guess we're gonna look inside the shop. Huh? You think there might be ducks behind this door? Belle, listen, I can definitely hear quacks coming from behind this door. But we're miles away from here. How did you notice this place? I just had this vague feeling. So, this is actually very suspicious. Why would there be ducks in the remodeling shop? The remodeling shop remodels bangbus. Who would be able to forcefully control a bangbu? The guy in this remodeling shop. Are you talking about instincts? Sounds like something Qingyi would say. The name of the store is Turbo. Ah, so this is Enzo's shop. But it doesn't look to be in. Door's locked tight. Creak bang? What's that sound? Seems that there was an accident at the intersection. Let's go take a look. So that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy who runs the bangbu shop here. He's also somebody we were talking to earlier. And he was acting all suspicious, right? Saying that he had things that he needed to take care of. And you could pass that off as like he's one of the older residents and he just doesn't trust the public security people working with what's his face? Whoever his name starts with a B. But I'm not sure that's the case in his situation. I'm suspicious of this guy. A malfunctioning bangbu. Oh my, what happened here? That really gave me a fright. I'm a public security officer. Can you tell me what happened here? I don't have a clue. I really don't know. It just suddenly, it happened so fast. Ma'am, calm down. You look quite frightened. Well, Mrs. Public Security Officer, allow me to explain. Miss Megan is a customer of mine, and she's here to get her vehicle repaired. When she was about to leave, the car suddenly turned and rammed this bangbu. Was it an accident? Did the car have a similar issue prior to this incident? Never. I came to get a repair done because its trunk switch wasn't working, and that's the only issue it had. But it just went out of control for some reason. Mrs. Public Security Officer, please believe me. I absolutely did not break the law. I can attest to that. Its directions were a little off just now. I'll take a look at it immediately. Who does this bang boo belong to? Oh, don't worry about it. A friend of mine left it here. It should be fine. Probably. Probably just a plug-in error caused by the impact. I'll fix it up later. I don't know about that. I can deal with basic issues. Almost forgot that you know a thing or two about this too. Alright, I'll leave this little guy to you. Huh, okay, so he is leaving it to us. Okay, less suspicious then. Oh, what? Master, the data flow of different frequencies in the circuit is displayed in different colors. Data flow between transmitters must be of the same color to connect. Okay. Modify the transmitters like the blue sides. Okay, yep. This should be self-explanatory. I don't think I need to, I don't think I need a tutorial for this. It's about as simple as it gets. Not long after. What happened just now? You were in an accident. I remember now. I went to grab the tools, and then a large white and green metal box suddenly took a turn. Seems that it really is a vehicle malfunction accident, like what she and Mr. Enzo said. Enzo was inspecting the car, like the bottom of the car over there a second ago. Belle, thanks for fixing this little guy for me, but it'll take a little more time to find out what's wrong with the car. Oh right, I saw you around my store earlier. Were you looking for me? I think a duck ran inside your shop. I see. I'll open the door for y'all now. After that, old Enzo opens the store's door. Haha, it really is inside the store. This is great. Found one now. Thanks. This is great. I found one now. Thanks for helping me, Mr. Enzo. You're welcome. Well, I heard about the incident. I heard about the incident Give Change was involved in. I should help out too, but something strange about Mrs. Megan's car. She's very anxious, so I gotta help her first. Okay, we can look for the ducks. I'll leave it to you for now then. I'll come out and help after I'm done over there. Sure. Oh. Wild duck out of its cage. A duck that escaped from Pegasus' truck. Catch it and take it back. A new breed of domestic duck bred by a famous farm in Eridu Valley. The driver, Gale, from Pegasus, was responsible for transporting them, but for unknown reasons, the vehicle's cargo compartment was opened and the priceless ducks scattered and escaped. Interesting, because this car also had a problem with its trunk, right? That's what it was taken here for. This is strange. I wonder what's wrong with it. I don't know. I'm still suspicious. A drink crate? Why would it be in a drink crate? I guess it's a good place as any to take a look. Hey, I think something was just shaking inside the drink box. It's just a crumpled ball of paper. Looks to me like the wind just blew it over. Ball paper has been soaked by the rain? But I can still make it a few words. Why are we reading random papers? My life is growing duller by the day. Only now do I realize how stupid I was before. And how much I've let you down. Forgive me and come back to me, okay? Judging by the condition of the paper right now, you have a pretty good idea of how the recipient responded. Despite being a tragedy, there's no use holding on to regrets. People have to take responsibility for their own actions. Since becoming a public security officer, I've witnessed this too many times to count. Yeah, that makes sense. That you see a lot of people that make rather regretful decisions. There's some more words on the back. Oh yeah, let's see. I swear to completely forget about Melania, Sansa, Eleanor, and Xiaojia, because you are my true love. Sure. Is this the person who wrote the is the person who wrote the letter really apologizing? Why does it feel like they're bragging? Yeah. Good, at least it's not a tragedy anymore. Correct as you may be, it's best practice not to snoop into other people's private affairs. We should get down to business. Yeah, definitely. It's not the most productive thing to be reading. Qingyi! Qingyi. Here you are, Belle. What are you all doing standing here? There's a duck here, look. Just underneath the convenience store truck. Quick, just grab it. It's easier for you to say, Belle. It's hiding so far underneath the truck I can't reach it. I'm sure Qingyi can grab it. Maybe we need to come up with another plan. Try quacking like a duck. Are you trying to sound like a hawk? You know they're the main predators of ducks, right? From what I know about my sister, she's probably trying to mimic some duck-like species. I'm sorry, I'm so useless. Maybe we could get the truck owner to start the car? Maybe the duck will run out if they feel the car moving. Makes sense to me. I'll go find the convenience store Bangbu. Not long after. You want me to start the engine? No problem. It won't start? More vehicle problems. That's unlucky. And now of all times? Strange. There must be something wrong with the truck. It worked just fine this morning. What terrible luck today. Give Change got in trouble and now our truck's broken down for no reason. Give Change is always with us. If the owner thinks Give Change has done something bad, we'll get separated. Don't worry, we'll find all the lost ducks and the officers will get to the bottom of this accident. And you won't get separated. Thank you. What should we do about the duck under the truck now? I mean, why don't you duck under the truck to get the duck under the truck? That's all you gotta do. The best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your own arm. Let me handle this. Yep, she's gonna grab it. Qingyi pushes the truck over to the other side. Yeah, okay, I figured she could do that. Phew, that duck was still stunned. I just went ahead and grabbed it. Whoa, that was hardcore! You got some incredible strength, Qingyi. Now that we've retrieved this duck, let's look somewhere else. After some searching, you and Wise count your catch, and it seems only one duck is on the loose. At that moment... Huh? There's a DM from Fairy. It seems like a biological signal has been detected near the back of the parking lot? Let's go take a look. Okay, that should be the last one then. Yeah, another duck. Wait, I just saw Jiyuan and Qingyi. Where did they go? I literally just saw them. Hello? They were in that cutscene with Wise and Belle, but now they've despawned. Okay. Very well. What is that? Hello? Transforming Bangbu? Rawr. Help the Bangbu. Master transmitters cannot be directly manipulated to call encryption ones. To unlock them, you have to go to get the key. Yeah, sure. You grab the key, and then you unlock the thing, and then you can move and you do the thing. Yep, cool. I like that they're adding this kind of thing, but right now it's at tutorial mode. In tutorial mode, it's never going to be too complicated. After some intense and exciting rewiring, the Bangbu is back on its feet again. Carton Warrior, transform! 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 Why isn't it working? I've even reconnected all the cables. Something must be wrong with your chant. You're pretty close to transforming. Really? So, Carton Armor, merge, Light of Hope, Super Carton, suit up, armor form. Why doesn't it work? Am I not the chosen Bangbu? Why can't I transform? No, I can't give up here. Oh wait, I got a new idea. I'll give it another shot. Thanks for everything. You're welcome. There's another one over there too. I'll help them all later. It's fine. I think that's just a side thing. But yeah, I like that we're getting new kinds of puzzles. That is big news and is important to me. I just need to wait for them to get a little bit more complicated than that. Hello, duck. Hold on. Let's take a picture to commemorate this momentous occasion. This incredibly important moment. Duck. There we go. We need to remember this. This is the most important part of the game so far. Alright, now we can take it. How naive of you. You really think you could just hide here and everything would just be fine? Listen, you may be a fugitive, but it's still not too late to turn things around. I suggest you surrender and turn yourself in. Yes, surrender, Duck. There's no choice. We outnumber you 4-1. But just wait, it'll transform. It could transform, and then we might be in trouble. You never know. You gotta treat these things with caution. Confess and you'll get off easier. Keep resisting and you'll regret it. What's going on here? You two are running a drama class or something? No, this isn't. What are you talking about? This is not. This is incredibly dangerous. You have to be careful. Look, I know you guys are having lots of fun, but I'm gonna pass on this one. See, this is why Qingyi is the best. Qingyi is playing along. Julian is not. Qingyi best character. True. Qingyi, we'd better grab it before it runs away again. Qingyi effortlessly stuffs the fugitive into her sack. Thank you for your hard work. The driver just DM'd. Others have also have sent back the ducks they found while we were searching. Plus the one we just caught, that's all of them. Awesome, alright, great job. The ducks were all hiding in really obscure spots. It was all thanks to you noticing these places at all. If I hadn't been with you the whole time, I might have suspected that you're actually the one hiding the ducks. Or that you had some other way of knowing all the goings on around the neighborhood. Qingyi has pretty much busted us here. She's not to be taken lightly. Yep. She's too powerful. It's the twin tails that give her that extra power. And the orbs. The power is stored in the twin tail orbs. Qingyi, I know it's supposed to be a compliment, but it came out a bit weird. I'm sorry. I only meant to say that these two could make good public security officers. Now that we found all the ducks, let's get back to the truck. Alright, let's go. Huh? Belle, look over there. Are our headlights flashing? Let's go take a look. Huh? Uh-oh, is it malfunctioning? You gotta watch out. It might run us over as well. Everything's malfunctioning these days, apparently. But yeah, let's see.
The lights are on. Did you forget to turn them off after you drove the car last time?
But I did turn them off. I don't remember.
Sorry, I can't remember.
Wise opens the car door and tries to turn the lights off.
Huh? What's going on? I can't turn them off.
Is something wrong with the switch?
I don't know, but nothing happens when I press it. The battery's gonna die at this rate. I'd better manually disconnect them for now. Weird. And we had the car service not that long ago. How could it go wrong so
Yeah, something's causing everything to go haywire. So, this is interesting though, is what's going, because this is very widespread. This doesn't seem targeted. So then maybe the thing that happened with the Bangbu, like messing with the truck initially, or maybe just the truck opened itself, who knows? Maybe that wasn't actually the purpose, like that wasn't the targeted purpose of anybody. Maybe there's something else that's messing with all this stuff. Actually, could it have been Fairy? Because Fairy can connect to everything, right? Can connect to like a whole bunch of random devices, and that's where her power comes from. Is she messing with all this stuff? Because she's trying to get more processing power? Is it her fault? It's very possible. And that this is all just unintended side effects.
Wait, Wise, is it just me, or does what you just said sound familiar?
Familiar? Oh, you mean familiar as in like a bunch of other cards have also broken down?
What's wrong, Qingyi? Something on your mind?
All the incidents we've encountered today are somehow related to vehicles.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The van in the convenience store wouldn't start. The car that just pulled out of the remodeling shop broke down. And now Wise and Belle's car lights won't turn off. If we count the missing ducks from Pegasus Logistics, that's already 4 vehicles involved.
If we count the car accident the other afternoon, that's 5.
Oh no, if Fairy really is behind this, then if they actually solve this case, then we're screwed. That was my fault actually? Wait, what? What was? the car accident the other afternoon?
That was my fault, actually. My cell phone was malfunctioning, and it distracted me.
Oh, right. But no, you weren't the one that caused that accident, Belle. It was the driver who caused the accident. So I would say that it is related.
Either way, just don't stare at your phone while walking anymore.
Belle's cell phone malfunctioned before the car accident at Lumina Square? What kind of malfunction?
Yeah, and the Bangbu also malfunctioned right when the car did. Is Qingyi not affected by what about that stuff? I guess she isn't, right? Because she didn't malfunction at the time. Describe what happened.
What kind of malfunction? Well, my cell phone suddenly lost signal, and a bunch of colorful stripes appeared on the screen, but it went back to normal soon after.
That is one thing I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know that Qingyi was like a robot or something. That's one thing I wish I wasn't actually spoiled about. But it is what it is. There was not really any avoiding that, unfortunately. That's because that's exactly the kind of thing that I get annoyed about when watching somebody's Let's Plays, when they know things like that, when they really shouldn't know it at that point in the story. Like, I shouldn't know that Qingyi is a robot at this point in the story. So it's kind of weird for me to know that and to be making all these speculations based on it. It's exactly the kind of thing that I said annoys me when watching other people's Let's Plays of like an Archon quest when they've already watched the 5.0 trailer and already know a bunch of stuff that's going to happen. But I'm sorry, I can't really do anything about that. I know what I know. I try to avoid it as much as I can.
I knew it.
Remember, Qingyi? The driver said he was on the phone at the time of the car accident. If I'm right, something else must have been going on back then.
Right. That's probably why Give Change said it felt dizzy too.
Yeah, what are you two talking about?
What are you and Qingyi talking about?
I think we finally figured out what's really behind all the recent incidents. For now, let's get the ducks back and see if we can confirm a few things along the way. Meet us near the truck later, and I'll explain everything.
Interesting. So they already have some idea of what the actual cause is. So they've ran into this kind of thing before. Here you are, Belle Wise. Thank you for helping me in getting the ducks back. Are Juyuan and Qingyi here?
Juyuan and Qingyi told us to wait for them here. Did they come by?
No, they were here. The green officer checked on me, and the red one asked me questions, which I didn't quite understand.
Oh, yeah. Here's all that happened. They just came and measured the Bangbu's electrical current data logs, asked a weird question, then left in a hurry.
What did they ask?
Could you tell us what they asked?
They asked me if my cell phone had malfunctioned in any way, since I'd been on the phone during the incident. My phone actually did turn itself off out of nowhere, but how did they know that?
What? Your cell phone malfunctioned too? Something just occurred to me, Belle. Everything that's happened these past few days, could it all be caused by EMP?
I mean, I guess, but why? What would be sending that out?
You're quite right, Wise.
Juyuan, Qingyi, you're back.
Have you ever heard of an EMP emitter, sir?
Yeah, electromagnetic pulse, sure.
I can't say I have. What's that?
When activated, it causes a sudden change of current in nearby electronic equipment, resulting in component failures or, at worst, completely burning out the equipment.
Yep, it's basically like, those wireless charger devices, except generally more powerful.
Using EMP, someone could open the electronic lock on your van without even touching it, easily. At the moment your door was opened, not only did your phone malfunction, but Give Change experienced a sudden surge of current, all indicative of an EMP attack.
But again, what was the goal?
So you mean this Bangbu is a victim just like me? And someone else is at fault?
Yes, we believe that to be the case.
I shouldn't have been so hot-headed. What I said before, give change. I'm sorry I misjudged you. You have my sincerest apology.
And the Bangbus are all nice people. They're always gonna be. They'll forgive you. Don't worry. I'm just relieved to know I won't be separated from my partners.
Who is the culprit, officers? Have you caught them?
Don't worry. Our colleagues are checking the surveillance records. We should be able to identify the culprit real soon. They launched multiple EMP attacks today, so if we check all the passers-by near the crime scenes, we can narrow down our search.
Well, I'm getting a message.
Officer Zhu Yuan, we've investigated the surveillance records and have a suspect. We're currently tracking him near the street exit. Should we detain him for questioning?
Immediately. Well done.
Understood.
Can you reread that? They have a suspect. Okay. So you already caught somebody who might be related. Interesting.
Officer, the suspect has fled. He's heading toward your location.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Qingyi, come on. We'll stop him.
Zhu Yuan and Qingyi immediately head off to cut off the enemy and ambush them. Yu and Wise follow suit. Later, next to Companion Hollow and 14th Street. What?
Okay.
He's gonna run into the hollow.
What are you doing?
What? Throwing a cat? Oh, nice job, Qingyi. Oh! So Qingyi survived that pretty well. Nice throw. He intentionally went into that hollow.
This is Zhu Yuan. The suspect has fled into the hollow. We're pursuing him inside.
He must feel confident in his skills then.
I'd have thrown it harder if I'd known he was so tough.
How are things going?
The culprit ran into the hollow and we're going after him. You two can head back now.
Let's follow them and see what happens, Wise.
Okay. No, you're not supposed to go into a hollow, though. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yes, you use the proxy. Exactly. Use the Bangbu.
Zhu Yuan and Qingyi have gone into the hollow. While I'm sure they can handle the situation, let's head in too. I wouldn't mind teaching that guy a lesson myself.
You look angry, Wise.
Whoa, you're pretty angry.
You almost got into an accident because of him. I won't let him get away with
Honestly, that's fair. And yeah, okay,
Besides,
it makes sense.
He's caused so much trouble on 6th Street. He needs to be held accountable for what he's done. So whenever you're ready, let's go. Just remember to keep your distance from the officers while we're in the hollow. They are on the job after all.
Okay, so we're going to be spectating. Belle, if you're ready, we can head out. Fairy, besides paying attention to Belle's safety, also keep an eye out for anything that could help Zhu Yuan and Qingyi. Second Assistant, the hollow information I have is more comprehensive than the temporary carrot issued by public security. I can provide effective help. However, please note that the previous verbal threats used by public security officers were ineffective methods of pursuit. It is recommended to shoot at the target's legs to immobilize it. Okay, honestly, that's fair, Fairy, but I don't think they wanted to be that violent. But Qingyi did say she should have thrown it a little bit harder, and I guess that's right. Fairy, security officers can't use force recklessly when apprehending suspects, let alone shoot them. Yeah, you have to be very careful when actually deciding to shoot, because you can harm an innocent civilian just from it missing or ricocheting. It's not easy to aim, especially with like a pistol or whatnot. And shooting the legs is not an easy target. Hitting anything is not an easy target, honestly. Speaking of which, a hollow might be a good place to catch such a slippery person. Okay, awesome. So now we can go ahead and head in there and probably use Zhu Yuan and Qingyi and catch the suspect who's been messing with Bangbus and whatnot, and I guess figure out why they were doing that. I would assume that it's just the EMP that they were using was for, I don't know, either it's something as simple as just to steal something from a place, and it just has a larger area of effect than they necessarily need. Or they're trying to cause trouble there in order to somehow interfere with, like, what was his name? Broder, whatever his name is, his election chances. I don't know how that would be related, but like that's what we've been talking about this entire time. So I gotta imagine it's somehow related to all this. Anyway, that's all of the thoughts that I got for now. I will end things off here for today, and next time we will go in there and yeah, we'll get to the bottom of all this. I really love that we're finally meeting Qingyi. Sorry, Jiyuan, but Qingyi really steals the show in this quest so far. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.